some of the telltale signs that they were able to figure out that certain plays were happening back on train that ultimately led to their success. And so if they've put that same level of effort into Nuke, I don't think this is going to be plain sailing for Team 1. Although I would still say that heading into this, Team 1 are the favorites on this map, no matter how much work Triumph throw in their way. So, yeah, you know, I think, I hope that we're destined to go all three. So I like to think that Team 1 can rebound.
So we're going to jump into a quick tech timeout. I just want to go ahead and break somebody's heart by saying that. Is it going to happen? Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
No.
We're going to find out. I really believe it's going to happen.
What, is it going to cancel after we start?
Probably. You hear the typing.
Well, let's play it like it's
really going my way.
Big lies and big A site take for Team 1, who run right through and get the bomb planted.
Well, I was lied to.
Sometimes, Tracy, try and read the future, and
I didn't read the future. I was
told.
Read the room.
You guys, no, you can read the room, Harry.
Harry, there's 2 of us and 1 of him. Okay, we need to join forces.
Ah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
need to join forces.
Oh, PRT with the flash work from Pesadello. And, well, this has not really gone your way. If you're Triumph, this is a bit of a sad one. They just got to concede. They got to give up that site. They were playing like this kind of quasi-retake setup over towards A with only 1 man actually inside of that A site. They had the flash for the retake, but they lose a Heaven player. They lose a player in main as well, and suddenly any hope of getting back into that is out the window. Team 1, a great pistol round to propel them into this second map.
Into the future.
Into the future, or maybe back to the future.
Oh. Well, that technical timeout didn't come through, and sometimes you just get fed wrong information. And while, yes, there are certain individuals to blame for that, they shall not be named. I want to protect the somewhat innocent.
No, well, how nice of you, man, to
Hoving.
pull all this attention. Oh.
Look off there, Trace.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the cough button, but I guess my bad.
Yeah, the cough button makes you cough, actually. That's
let me try it. Wow. I wonder I've never pressed that button.
Yeah, dude, no, it's awful. Sheikh Zula. He's looking to wish a few players farewell here in the hub with this Mag 7, and it's quite the send-off when the Mag 7 is the thing taking you there. Penny's Deagle, there's one, and he will retrieve the Galil, taking up the position of PRT. Ryan with a Mag 7 as well. Everyone loves a Mag 7. Oh, Ryan's about to get rewarded so much for his patience. Oh, no!
No!
It's ugly, it's gross, nobody liked it. Team 1 going into ramp room, dropping into B, and Triumph, they already rotating down. Moose is waiting in the window. How much is that Moose in the window, though?
Oh, the pole, it's in the way. Moose is trying to shoot through. He hits Maluki low, but he's trapped in front of the Molotovs. Oh. Nice no-scope. The Mag 7s they give and they take it away, but right now Triumph could take this round regardless. Moose is coming in from above. Pesadeo watching the door. And no one's yet going for the plant. Maluki is trapped so low, doesn't want to cross until the cover is there. They've got info. Where's Junior gotten to? With that door open, Pesadeo tries to close it, and Junior waits in the fence in case they rotate up. They do not. They're going to stick the plant. Moose can't kill anyone yet, but they line up, and Junior through the door, and Moose with a deagle. It's a retake round for Triumph, and they get it under wraps. Got a bit scary there with the Mag 7s, giving over a 5-on-3, but Triumph still win the round.
We've said it once before, the Mag 7 is both the best and worst gun all at the same time.
No.
And you never know which one of the two you're going to get.
Oh.
But Ryan, he got the worst one. Shakes was pretty good, but that Mag 7 shot there doing a grand total of 69 damage when he is literally in the guy's face.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's how it did work.
No. You see, that's the thing about, 6 and 9.
Right?
synonymous.
Almost symmetrical if you just kind of turn them around a little bit.
Yeah, just spin them 360 degrees round and they invert, you know?
Oh, man. I love it when you guys gang up. It's so much more.
I haven't said a word. I literally haven't.
Oh,
I'm
Harry, you're
not
playing on his side now?
No,
yeah, come on,
I'm
Harry.
playing on neither side, and then I forget that by, remaining neutral, by being a conscientious objector to your guys' row. I throw myself into it. Penny throwing himself into the round as well, but it's actually going to be Junior doing the bulk of the bailing out. Pesadillo, 3 kills to his name and make it a 4th. Trade from Ryan, but a great round from Pesadillo. Not meant to be, however.
I don't know, Harry. I've got this mantra, and perhaps you want to take some notes on this one.
Okay.
See, you're either with me, or you're against me, or you're in my way. So which one is it going to be? No pressure,
Probably
though.
someone that's in your way is against you in a sense. It feels like you're saying the same thing twice.
You're physically just in my way. Get out of my way.
So I take it you don't like sand based on that mantra.
Because it's everywhere. So.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And rough.
It's course and rough.
Oh, that's a good one, that one.
We make a lot of Star Wars references for people that, you know, while I'm
really
sure
like
we all
Star
like
Wars,
Star Wars, it's not like
not that bothered.
not something I like watch on repeat.
You love wrecking the new ones, Harry.
Yeah, man. Well, that's my favorite pastime.
Yo, I saw where the, well, hang on a second. We're going to get a bomb plant here. It's not going to be very long. Live, no bomb plant, even. But Baby Yoda did make it to space. He was on the SpaceX launch.
What, the real Baby Yoda?
Yeah, they said they're going to send him back to his natural habitat. So.
Wow, it'll take a bloody while, I'll tell you that.
Nice of them. I know.
Going to jettison him off into the right direction. Now, Harry is someone that resembles Baby Yoda, but like a much larger version.
Yeah, much larger.
Daddy Yoda, they call him.
Yoda.
Large Daddy Baby Yoda, actually, is the full name.
It's on his passport, I can confirm.
Interesting. You're not going to be needing that anytime soon, now are you?
Look at Moose, man. He's gone full Large Daddy towards outside.
Whoa.
Don't want to hear that ever again.
Oh, man.
Ramp crunch for Team 1. They're walking out. Ryan spotted the molly dropped. He's got support, but I say support. He's got an MP5 at hell. That's not really much of help. And Barton's gotten in deep, but Ryan, great shot, swings him. There's Moose just dying for the cause. He sets Junior up for a double, and a 4-on-2 ensues with Sheikh Zula hiding in a smoke. Last thing Maluki's going to expect, especially when looking the wrong way, and that's an upgrade and the bomb as well. Pesadeo with players from all sides smoked off and cordoned out of the round.
Yeah, and I mean, the double mollies on ramp stop Team 1 right in their tracks. They don't send it 180 degrees, but instead, 920 degrees.
That's hot.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
Harry, you look puzzled when I said that number. You ever heard of it before?
Yeah, it's 2. Hang on. 3. No, it's like two and a bit full turns.
Yeah. Well,
is that right?
NT, Harry.
I don't know numbers that well.
Firstly, there's 1. And then following that, a bit of a classic 2.
It's 2, and then you go to trace.
Nice.
Or 3.
Ah, right. And that's how we tie it back into this guy.
Y'all are pathetic. Pasadeo saving an AK and spawn. We see a 4th for Triumph.
So if I'm Large Daddy Baby Yoda, what would Hugo's Star Wars species?
Well, he has his own franchise, Paul.
Paul, yes, the Paul franchise.
So, little alien Hugo.
What would Traces be, Hugo?
Go on, Hugo.
What, in Star Wars?
In Star Wars, yeah. Or just any space-related.
Like anything, really, at this point.
Doesn't even have to be that good, because the round is live, and we are on a bit of a timer.
We'll leave it then. Yeah.
No. I'm scared.
Hobbs got tagged through the wall. He's probably wondering, like, where did that even come from? Trying to sneak into this A site. They've retrieved that AK from Pesadillo as well, but Sheikh Zula was always very suspicious that someone was there. PRT has dealt with the man in main, the main man, some call him. There's now this A plate. That's a good nade, but PRT, I was going to say unscathed, however, no, he's not. Sheikh Zula on a tear. Moose there to finish things off, and Triumph onto 5.
Team 1 getting Darth Mauled in that round, 5-1 down, and still no buy, but here it comes. Malbs can drop an AWP if they want to do that, but they'll stick with AKs.
Maybe if they Darth evaded.
Wow, you put your head in your hands for mine, but Trace, that is...
Oh, Darth evaded now.
Oh,
Not to be confused with Darth Availor.
Oh, which
far
is
more a terrifying hero,
Yeah.
a villain rather.
I think I'd rather hang out with Darth Vader
Yeah, man, I would.
than that clown. Anyway.
Wow. 5-1. Team 1. They have troubles on this T side, but they need to get things going. They need to win another round. Fast A into the site. Shakes it overwhelmed. The smoke in main missed and blocked, but not for long. Penny is dealt with. Ryan on a big flank, and he stops the plant as well. Continues to spray, and maybe that's his undoing. If he stopped for a second, he might have had more, as Team 1 took some time to react. It's only Junior with the orb. I say only. It's Junior with the orb. Smoked off still. Eyes on main for Team 1, and still 2 more Molotovs to chuck in. Did they hear the scope? No. Junior looking for a pick, nothing being given. He's gonna have to hunt them down.
Oh, there's the first. And into the hut goes Barton. Junior scoped, tapping that bomb now, trying to bait the peak, and he hears them running round. He hears the footsteps, gonna try and flick back to Barton. But it doesn't happen. Barton's in with the clutch. Team 1, they take their second there and then. Shea Zula, the money man, once more. This guy's so good at saving cash. I kind of love him for it.
He's fiscally responsible, Harry.
Fiscally and physically responsible. And so he's able to drop an AWP into play.
Yeah, Maluki's picked one up as well, thanks to Junior last round. So now we do have that head-to-head.
All right, we figured it out, Hugo. And when I say we, I'm talking about my astute colleague, Zero Energy, who has said on the record, and I quote, Hugo got the Jar Jar Binks body, Keck W.
Yeah, dude, thanks. I do a lot of jumping around. I'm pretty in shape.
Can you give us a quote, like a one-liner?
Yeah, man, all those iconic lines from Jar Jar Binks.
I haven't seen Star Wars in
over
over a decade, I don't think. You guys are pathetic.
They're waiting outside of A at Team 1. They're looking to get stuck into this A bomb site and trying to put a stop to them. The molly goes in, and my word, it's really heating up here. Barton fast into the site, but ultimately Team 1, we wanted it to spitfire. It's nothing more than hot air. Pesadello left in the 1v3, down with the first. Oh, and the follow-up. This is so much like the other, in which Pesadello gets it down to the wire, and it happens again. This time Junior bests him in the head-to-head. Little hiccup of a round there for Team 1 as they try to accelerate the pace into A. Hugo, what is that picture that you found? Trace, you need to have a look at Hugo's PC. He's found the Jar Jar Binks that he reminds us of. Is there any way we can show this on?
It's Jar Jar Binks with a six-pack. He looks pretty buff.
Like a human body, just like a ripped human with Jar Jar's head.
There's actually a lot of this. If you Google Jar Jar Binks' body, there's a lot of not so favorable ones.
He's desirable, man. He's a desirable
I don't think that I will ever be typing that into my search engine.
That is Jar Jar Binks' head on John Cena's body, I'm telling you.
No, that's his real body. See, he's an actor, so he just covers up.
Wait, he's an actor? You all right, Trace? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, okay, right, cool. 6-2, triumph in control, and enough with the Star Wars. I've had it with you guys. Yeah, take that headset off. Get out of here. Sorry for my colleagues.
It's nicer when Trace has got, isn't it? It's just us two hanging out watching CS. And no one else can hear us. So let's talk about the worst things we can think of. Moose gonna try and hold the vent, and the spam is good through it. Man, it sucks to be Barton or Malbs in this one. And Pesadello can't find the vent. We've all been there. He's struggling to find the right hole to go through, and there it is. He gets bid farewell. It's left onto PRT. Back in main. PRT 3 in the game, or 3 in the name, rather. Needs 4. in the game.
With an intro like that,
Yeah, it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? We all remember, you know, like in those big moments, right? Oh, it's the big Snapple and axes. Hang on, no way, and then you have to roll it back, and then yeah, wouldn't have happened, would it? Wouldn't have happened.
Triumph, though, showing up on the CT side. I'm a little worried for Team 1 right now. We've not seen a huge amount of gun rounds, but yeah, if you're not winning them, you're not getting the money, and you just buy eco. Another pause for Team 1. To try and figure things out. Sheikh Zula, he went from 0-10 in the first map. He's now 9-3. He's top of the server. Oh, no, Trace, no, it's fine, honestly. You don't have to put your headset back on.
It's weird that, like, I've been sitting here while you guys are just sitting here trash talking, and I can hear the whole thing, and that's fine.
No way.
Yeah, man, you just get hiccups so much at the minute. It's kind of
so annoying.
Like,
it's because I'm just so nervous. I mean, I picked Team 1.
And you're standing by with your two favorite Counter-Strike commentators. I don't know how you do it, Tracy. You're holding yourself together real well.
So which one of those would you guys say you actually are? My favorite or Counter-Strike commentators?
Wow, dude. Everyone's so savage. I just want to be best friends and like hang out every day and like talk on the phone all the time. And
it's not your fault that all Twitch chat has your mom's phone number, okay?
Right now, hey, it's the crunch again for Team 1, and it works wonders. They've got all the picks. Oh, the lineup. That could be a retake back in for Triumph if Moose found a double. He's done a great job at doing damage, but Ryan's pushed out by a Molotov in heaven. The nade puts PRT low as well. Ryan can burn out the player below him, and Moose is lining up utility as well. Does he go out, or does he flash in from above? Ooh, Ryan's considering a save now. He's got the AWP out of there. And yeah, it's probably the right call for Triumph. Little do they know, very low players on the other side. That could have been the round if Moose found a double on the spray.
I wish that we had Ryan do like one of his famous reconsiders, commits to the retake, wins like another impossible, like 2vx.
Exiting early, you know, he could have, but no, Pesadelo is still here. And Team 1, they win another round. They're just showing us A crunches. We haven't seen a yard take yet in this T side. We haven't seen outside smokes. Now's the time to do it. You win a gun round. You know Triumph are going to be heavy stacking that A site, as that's really all we've seen from this T side. This is the perfect time to switch things up for Team 1 before it's too late.
We got a young gamer in the house. Bottom right.
Respect.
And like, kids are cool, but not that smart, so. Woo! And we're off.
Now, who wins this stalemate? Ryan or Barton?
Barton. He's got the off angle.
Or Ryan?
Barton. Oh. Now Ryan. Okay.
Well, Hugo,
my first answer, please.
Junior burning, roasted by Pesadelo. But he's got a pretty savage response, and he takes him out of the round. We're into this 4-on-4 with ramp room open on the back of that kill onto Ryan earlier on. Lot of territory for old mate Barton.
Double lower rotates as well because ramp has been lost, but Barton's just hanging on right now. He's just chilling out on the ramp room. Back up comes Penny. The barrel, though, the silencer has been spotted. Maluki knows he's in the vent. Penny thinks he's being quiet, but that Molotov pushes him out loud and proud. Shaking heaven, getting flanked from below. What timing will Barton come in on? This main split's come through from outside. Junior does deal with it, though. Now Barton needs to activate as Shake has been drawn into the site as well. Here comes Barton on the flank. They know Penny's still here. Malbs has got to pick out into A, killing the AWP at the back of the site. And Barton now being watched from above. Penny up the vent somehow wins that duel, but Barton could shut down this entire round on the ladder, killing Sheikh Zula. The smokes are down. They can plant for heaven, and Barton has the cover.
Oh, Barton definitely just saw this player in Hut. I mean, he had to have, right? Moose flashing for Penny. Penny gonna go for it. He's gonna find Malbs with ease. Now, big problem here for Barton. Finds himself into heaven.
Ooh.
Mollied off and forced to take a fight he just simply wasn't ready to take. That's gonna be a defuse coming in for Penny. And another round for Triumph.
I don't know how Penny ever gets away with that play coming up vent, right? Like, Team 1 was so ready for him. He kills Maluki, so maybe it's the fact that he has the AWP, but yeah, Penny, Big play from him. I like the setup, though, for Team One, right? They get the ramp pick. It was very important to have Barton on that flank to open up A. They have a main split as well, but Junior deals with it like it's nothing. Triumph anchored the A site for quite some time, and Team One takes some time to get Barton in position, and he's not able to close it. 8-3. I just want yard smokes. Just one round, Team One. Just run that secret play. We've not seen anything on B yet. And Triumph have had numbers on this top site every single round. Team One haven't even had to play with these rotates in this T side just yet, but that's their own doing. That's their own choice. Moving outside late, not with smokes, but they might right-click them on the fly.
Albs, Barton, smokes. Let's go. Maybe it's going to happen. Maybe. Just maybe.
Getting
Maybe.
baited.
Here they go.
Oh, this is great. They throw all this util into A, and all the flashes would keep Triumph there. They're going to drop B, but they don't know that Team One have made it across.
They don't, but at the same time, like, they've certainly made a good read here, rotating down early, knowing that they haven't had this outside presence, and that Molotov has really solidified that, yeah, they're here. They're here, all right, or they were here once upon a time. And so as they go looking for these players down towards B, they're going to find nothing, and that's because Team One have gone back up secret towards outside. No fights being given to either team right now, although that is about to change with Penny in the vents. They spot him, and that might be the trigger to go for Team One. They know that they forced one player out of this A site, or at least that's how they're perceiving it, with Penny falling through the vent. Junior in the hut. Good for one, but they're already in the site. That was damn close. He's going to try it again, but to no success. Bomb going down, and it's another one of these retake rounds for Triumph. This time they've got a man advantage at least. 2 flashes, but they're on Junior. 1 for Sheikh Zula as well, but I believe he's the Heaven player in question. So he's going to have to try and flash someone else elsewhere. It's main. They flash a man out.
Oh, Penny!
Hello?
Penny!
They're on the hook!
Look up!
What?
He was looking right at him. He was moving as well. There was no question about it. It's still got to happen, and it's got to happen quick now. Maluki behind the vent. Moose with him trapped with a missed spray. Shake dead in upper, and Ryan running for the hills. That is, I don't know. That's just...
I know what that
lost in a
is.
sauce.
That's a disaster.
Yeah. Great round for Team One. I love the manipulation on this T side. We finally see a yard take, and they really bleed it for everything it's got, right? Going B, forcing 2 vent drops, back up into that A site with a very, very slow split. I thought the Heaven plant with no Heaven control would be a big issue, but Maluki locks it down with the AWP in the post plant, finding 2 more. And yeah, look at this. Like, Penny looks up, but then he hears the flash coming, and he had to take that shot while he had it. He had to.
And he didn't. Maluki gets the early vision out here towards Big Garage. Smoke landing right in front of him. Right in front of him.
You got to respect Junior, though, for the Deagle print stream. Right? That's a big boy skin. So let's see what he's able to do with it, because that ain't cheap. And if you've put that much money into a Deagle, you better be good with it. You better be getting 3. Junior's getting pressured from everywhere. There's 1 onto the AK. And the follow-up. Junior, one hell of a round. Even more damage onto PRT, and he's made this possible now. He's definitely earned that Deagle. Team One gonna have to grind to a halt. There's a man holding secret. They're also double crossfire between CT and Hell. And so if the Team One do want to keep committing outside, this could get out of hand very, very quickly. And all it would take is a peek right now from Sheikh Zula. PRT's gone to a USP, and Pesadello's left in a 1v3. Now, he's so often got these rounds close, but never over the line single-handedly. Is this one going to be any different? Peek from CT's got his attention, but now they know where Pesadello is. They're all set up, ready to try and trade this 1 kill, but it's never even needed. Sheikh Zula with the big secret flank puts 9 on the board for Triumph in what was an eco round, where for the most part they had USPs. That 1 Deagle and a P250 were all Triumph bought into it.
Yeah, that was... For all the shortcomings there in that retake of the upper site just a couple rounds ago. It's all been undone now. Great resurgence. Now Triumph got to be feeling pretty good. 9 in this half. And if he tries to make it all the way to the vent, eventually does fall.
Yeah, late smokes as well coming down for Team One. Not moving behind them, though. It's a main play. They're going to try and wrap A once again. But, I mean, you've got no one in the A site. Your shadow has been spotted. Moose, I think he saw it. Now he looks ready. Now they're running. And the shot from Junior saves Moose only for a second. He's dead right after. Shake going 1-for-1. Are they ready for another player with Junior drawing them in with a double? This guy has been great on this CT side, right? Often just sitting on the A site, cutting down Team 1 on these constant A commitments, aggressing Heart, playing Heaven, supporting Yard when needed. This guy's got it all on the AWP. And Triumph, what a showing. They won the last map after going 5-10 down in the half. And now they're about to go 10-5 up, maybe even better than that. It's got to feel good on a map that they've not really had great results on as of late. That's putting it nicely.
Very important tactical timeout for Team 1. They want to grab this last round of this half. Pesadeo currently the only one on double digits, as you can see. ADR pretty dismal from Mobs, Maluki, and PRT. But really and truly, Triumph. They're doing just that. Now, if you want to Photoshop Hugo's head onto Jar Jar Binks' body.
Only his ripped body, though. It needs to be the one with the six-pack.
No. I mean, that could be one of the options.
Yeah,
let the creators, let the artists do what they've got to do and use hashtag IEM with it.
Hero AK in the final round of the half. And they're just going to crunch A again. We've just not seen any ramp play in this T side either, other than a lurk for Barton. The one rifle is gone right away. Barton gets one, but the spray is messy for Penny, and he pays the price. But it's fine. Triumph with the A site hold, as they often have in that first half, and they go 11-4 up. It might be their route, their solution to those playoffs in just a few minutes. Stick with us for the end of this series, maybe.
Friends for a long time now. Always have a good time whenever we go out. But you've been calling me up all the time and sending me signs and giving me them eyes. And you've been saying that you found the one, texting me junk and you wanna talk, but you can't say why. I can't get there and you know I've tried. You know I don't wanna waste your time. City lights, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. It doesn't feel right to call you mine. You know I don't wanna waste your time. I can't get there and you know I've tried, but I can't say why. Feeling lost like I just wanna time back time. Choked up, tell me how do I say this right? Cause you've been calling me up all the time and sending me signs and giving me them eyes. And you've been saying that you found the one, texting me drunk and you wanna talk, but you can't say why. I can't get there and you know I've tried. You know I don't wanna waste your time. City lights, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. Doesn't feel right to call you mine. You know I don't wanna waste your time. I can't get there and you know I've tried, but I can't say why. But I can't say why. can't get there, and you know I've tried. You know I don't wanna waste your time. City lights, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. Doesn't feel right to call you mine. You know I don't.
I have a special challenge for all of you out there watching right now, and I want to know what pro player names that you can make rhyme together. And that means, like, don't twist the words, actually rhyme them together. So it'd be like Hiko, Nico, Stiko. Then what, Harry? Where do you go after that?
Other Nico, because there's 2 of them.
Okay.
There's actually 3 of them if you count the
And then if we rebrand Freakazoid into Freako, that's a 5-man unit.
You kind of broken the rules there, Harry. You said don't twist the names around, okay? So,
So nice try, Harry. 11-4, Triumph. Putting some names on the board right here. They want to propel themselves in this tournament, and rightfully so. I picked Team 1, and look how this has turned out for me. Let that behoove and be a lesson to all of you.
right outside for Triumph. Place Team 1 don't really know it exists. The flash is deep and they go in through with it. Ryan looking up though, and PRT with a pick. Penny trapped behind the boxes, stalling on a reload. Junior locked out of the round, and Penny trades it at least. 3 on 2. He's ready for the secret play. That's very smart, but the bomb's on top of Red. Triumph, they're dead in the water. Doesn't matter that Moose has the A site. The bomb is nowhere near him. He needs kills, and he needs them now. It ain't happening. Team 1, their map pick. They're feeling good on the CT side. Maybe they can show us something.
Moose, Caboose,
Zeus, Coach Zeus. Technically, the letters
that was
aren't
just
there,
kind of like, you know, we kind of have to use both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
It's like Nico and Nico, you know?
Shush, the Danish player.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. Now, I didn't believe in the Illuminati, but Harry pointed all these rhyming names out to me, and now I can't look away from it. It's everywhere.
Every time you see a triangle, you freak out a little bit.
Yeah, there's always an eye in the middle of it.
I mean, all I'm saying is, if the Illuminati weren't real, why do they have a logo?
Yeah, you know, that's a pretty fair take on it, I think, Harry. Good job. I knew with that big old head, you got that big old brain in there.
Well, right now, Triumph just trying to climb to victory.
Guys?
There's no tic-tac-toe. You got to entertain yourself otherwise.
Yeah, I suppose.
Pisteo waiting. He came up here in the pistol as well, so they might be ready, but he has been very patient. Shake. Oh, Pisteo's ready with a big peek. Comes in with it, but Shake dinks him, and there's the trade. There's a gun gifted to Ryan. The 1M4 in this round, in fact, but there's no armor behind it. Triumph are just going to run towards B.
And why not, right? It's gone so well so far. Moose is flanked up into heaven. There could even be a kill waiting for him in at this A site. And that might trigger this rotate from Triumph up through the vent. Now, he's at least locked in that sight is clear. Starts to spam the hot player, and he wins it with the Glock from heaven to hut. Are they about to get glocked? Oh, dear. Is there a worse feeling than losing to a full eco Glock round? I don't know. There might not be.
Have they giving it up?
Yeah,
like,
they're saving.
They're against Glocks. They have to go for it. Like, yes, in my opinion, there's no way you save here. You've got it. You've got a kit. You've got SMGs. These can tear Glock players open, but they're not going for it. They're giving it up. They're respecting the Glocks, which is a rarity. That is despicable for Triumph. How have they just gone and done that?
I mean, sometimes like you've just got to admit that your opponent's bested you, and yeah, they might have trumped you in the head-to-head, but then you concede respectfully, and that's what Team 1 have done here. Staying alive, back at ramp and Triumph, they say, well, bye then, and then they run out of that one. Nice. They put 12 on the board.
Wow. You're smart, Harry.
I'm just saying what I'm seeing, man, and this is
embarrassing.
Glocked, man. Glocked.
Yeah.
Glock.
That's just, yeah, I haven't seen that in a minute. I love how hyped Task gets.
It's Ulf gets, actually.
Nice.
Alf gets.
Alf gets younger.
Well, tech pause, Team 1, they're
is a lag out.
Yeah.
I told you guys it was coming. Just
Brain
a little,
lag or
a little bit delayed. See, the
20
call was
rounds
late.
later.
Yeah. Well,
You read the script, Trace. You're just on the wrong half. That's fine.
it happened.
You're like, after the Glock round, there's a pause. And well, there it is. Triumph coming in with a full eco win. And if you weren't already feeling pretty bad, that's going to wreck you. That's going to get right in your head.
Imagine being the graphics artist that gets contacted for the Illuminati rebrand. Like, yeah, we just want to kind of rework what it is that we've been
We
doing.
needed to be more child friendly.
Yeah.
Right now, the logo we have is actually scary. So if we could do something with maybe like Among Us players, like characters, and then
Yeah.
like
Like
make
hanging
it just,
out with like the Fall Guys characters,
yeah, which are also hanging out with like
Fortnite.
Jay-Z, part of the Illuminati. And that's kind of like, we need you to tie all that in, basically, is what we're asking you to do as our graphics developer.
Yeah, the logo is just a collection of like figures from other things. All just hanging out, having a good time.
Henny, Penny, Vinny, Kenny.
Now that's a good one.
Wait, give
Henny,
me them
Penny,
again. Henny.
Henny, Penny, Vinny, Kenny.
Who's Penny? Oh, Penny, this Penny. Sorry, I was thinking like P-E-N-I.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny. You
Savage.
just slammed him,
Sorry,
bro.
bro.
Like this is a Hugo. That's the ultimate disrespect right there.
Unbelievable.
I was thinking P-E-N-I. I
Who
was
the
like,
hell's
that's not
Penny? What a
right.
loser.
Penny,
It's like, oh,
Penny,
okay.
Penny.
Henny, Penny, Vinny, Kenny.
Vinny. I mean, like, yeah, maybe, but it's not that rhyming. It's a good try. It's a good try.
Henny, Penny, Vinny, Kenny.
It's 4 players. You got a full roster, or
Henny and Vinny. Do those rhyme to you, Hugo?
Henny and Vinny don't rhyme. I mean, they both end in I. Sure.
Okay. Well,
Trace, you are kind of going like the rapper route where you make words rhyme that are really just near rhymes is what they're called, you know? See, because you got to say, if you said Henny and Vinny, that doesn't really rhyme. But if you say Vinny, Henny, you know, like that's it.
that's how I said it. Henny, Penny, Vinny, Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me, Trace. You win this round.
Perseverance is
That's
key.
ridiculous.
As Maluki's learned in this one. He's got the scout out and he's on a rager outside. Just throbbing with this scout, looking to get stuck in.
Throbbing now.
Yeah, very curious. Entire real sentence, actually. Maluki gonna get naded. Slammed by the nade. But now set up back in CT. Well, he's gonna look to put a stop to this man pushing outside. And Penny in the server will get tagged by the scout. Maluki dealing with him.
Shout out Penny one time.
Yeah, you might want to.
Yeah.
After you diss the man so hard, he can't even hear you.
Thank goodness. Oh, that's a shot. Yeah, you see players get caught off by that all the time. They try and play the pixel gap, but they get obliterated by a pre-fire. Junior with a wall bang, and B is open. This is going to be the first B plant we've seen all game, by the way, and we're on round 18. Oh dear, but it might come at a cost. 2 on 4. Shake pulling back another one. Plant is in, but AKs have been gifted, and Team 1, they're going to come back into this retake. They've got a kit on Malb, saved from the last round. Worthwhile if it gets them on the board here, but that's still a big if.
Big hold right here for Shake and Junior. They're going to be able to do it. Last breaks. There goes Malbs. PRT responds on a Junior. That leaves Shake. Now, what can he do? One-on-one. Does have the fight. Does have the kill. Barton falls. 13 for Triumph. Heartbreak City on the retake.
Mad lad. He runs into the molly as well just to really get in the way, get out the way, and get the round for Triumph. That is, oh, this is slipping through. I mean, it's not even slipping through. It's dominant for Triumph, but Team 1, so many close rounds that they just can't close out. They can't get done. It's the same story on Inferno as well. Some great work from Triumph here. And they've barely had to show us a T-side yet. They want an eco to get guns in. And now, boy, the guns are there. Malbs with an opener. Dead at ramp, though. Maluki's gone through the door. And Triumph already 5 on 3, streaking out ramp. More pushing, more kills for Triumph. leaving the lobby at the perfect time, right when that outside flank came in as well. Moose is even shuffling the guns out of there. He wants to give them nothing, but they take his life and an AK with it. Probably grab the second one as well. How far forward could it really be, especially considering Triumph have to run down towards lower. Barton is already here. He might be able to go ahead of that Molotov, but he gets ticked on it. Junior here's the jump, almost gives it away. 3 health the difference. And Pesadeo spammed in the vent. They might have heard that as well. He's going to shoot right back to no avail. Very limited damage. And he's going to die through it, Ryan. Oh, you know, you see vent spam, but I've never seen anyone die from it. This is crazy. Great game from Triumph. 14-5. Everything's working wonderfully. And Team 1 have an AWP in their, what could be their final round, their final bye round in this series. And your final chance to join the fan camps. Couple of rounds left at least on this series. It's IEM.gg/fancam. Triumph, Team 1. Pick your team and go support. Team 1 need it right now. They need anything they can get.
Slow start to this one from Triumph.
A very slow start, which will bring me to PRK, MBK, RPK, Akalele, and Gandalf the Grey.
He's my favorite CS player, that last one.
Gandalf can do anything, though.
Yeah.
You know? He's even got a spot named after him in EU.
Oh, yeah?
He's great at CT. He plays yard on Nuke. He never lets them pass. They never get behind the smokes. So he's not in the server right now because Team 1 have no idea. They see the smokes. Maluki might have a gap, but judging by the fact that he's not shooting, he can't see a whole lot. Maybe toes, but they're down B. So is Pesadeo stalling, jumping, and dropping away. Well, they know. Oh, they're so ready for that spot as well. They hear him jump up. It's not really too much of a secret. The chase, the pace, it's all in for Triumph. The AWP is trapped and hunted through the smoke. Penny almost kills him as well. The nade will, the molly combo, and everything is there for Triumph. It's a 14-5, and it might have to be a save for Team 1, but right now, Triumph might have just taken this series, or at least be on the edge of it.
And in 2, again, like that would really solidify them, especially because like to do it in 2, you had to beat Team 1 on 2 maps that they've been great on, right? First time they faced them, it was Train, and heading into it, they were on like a 7-win streak. And now here on Nuke, a map that's been very, very kind to Team 1. Once again, looking to go in favor of Triumph.
Damn. It's great to see Triumph win, man, because for the longest time, like when we saw them in EPL, they were just getting wrecked, man, as they probably should be against Pro League teams, like a lot of top teams in the region. But Triumph, they didn't get a single win in Pro League, at least a series, and now they're doing great. And this is what I wanted from this team. Playing with a full roster, getting things done, and dominantly at that, 15-5. Is this the final hurrah for Team 1?
Oh, fast outside. Maluki in with the first. Barton follows up. It's a 4-on-3. Now a 3-on-3. And it started as a 5-on-3. So these advantages have just been sniped away. Ryan with the quick play through main does get answered back by Barton. And a 2-on-2 ensues. A fitting way to potentially end this run for Team 1. They've got to dig deep on Malves and Barton if they want to keep this game alive.
Yeah, and it's been brought to our attention that we've had one person in the fan cams who has quite actually been there the entire day. That's 3 best of 3s, Hugo. That's longer than you've been here.
Yeah, respect.
I think they're calling her the Lady in Red.
Well, this series might be off to a bitter end sooner rather than later if Triumph have their way. Like Harry said, a 3-on-5. Junior throws the AWP out. He's going for another gun instead. Doesn't want to gift it over if they were to lose this round, he's traded for Famas. There's another AK, but he can't drop here. He's very close. There's Barton, and Junior just wins it. He doesn't need the AWP. 2-on-1 now. Malbs for the map, for the match, and for the tournament lifeline for Team 1. Good luck.
And he goes through Hut, does get the drop on Shake. Now 1v1 versus Junior, and he's looking the wrong way, but a missed shot from Junior.
That's it.
Still there to lock it in, and Triumph, their journey here, set to continue. One hell of a series across the board. While Inferno might have been a brawl, it might have been back and forth, Nuke is much more dominant for Triumph. They did their homework, and let this be a lesson.